Hello everyone, this is VJose32 and it's time for a card class. Not only am I doing one, I'm actually going to double it, do two at once. The first one was the Red Artifice versus the Black Artifice, requested by Mr. G2604. I hope that's how I pronounce it. Or Mr. J, I really don't know. It looks like G, it has a G. And then the other one is going to be it's on my list somewhere, the Thunder Artifice versus the Black Artifice. And that one's requested by Jake Martinez. And I'm just going to do both of them at the same time to get them over with. I'll start off with this one. And I won't do any more Artifice versus Artifice card classes because they're all basically the same. So if you request blue versus black, it's going to be the same thing basically. If you request white versus the red, it's probably going to be about the same. Anyway, the Red Artifice. Ooh. As you can see, it's just like the other Artifice decks. I won't go into the box too much. I'll try to skip that. You get Nat card. You get a double backer. As you can see, these cards are borderless. And it looks really nice with the red and the black. You do get custom pips. Custom borderless code cards with a little bit of color, but not much. Again, here's some more custom pips, diamonds, clubs. And these ones look nice with the red and the green, really nice. Your jokers, pretty cool. This one, you got this kind of cool guy. He's holding a Red Artifice card in his hand. It says Artifice down here and Joker in the corners. Here's another one. Nice code card. The other Joker is somewhere in here. We'll get to him eventually. There he is. Same thing, except he's actually revealing the card to you. And it's an Ace of Hearts. Definitely, a popular... a lot of people like those Jokers, and I'm not going to complain. The Ace of Spades, really nice, just like the other Artifice decks. If you have any Artifice decks, it's basically the same thing. There's Artifice on the bottom, you get these pistols for the stem, and the only thing there might be some variation in the colors on the code cards from one deck to the next. And unlike some of the other ones, these ones of course are borderless. You can get blue ones and green ones with borders. Purple ones I think are borderless. But yeah, it's a nice deck. It does have some chipping going on. It's nice. Handles nice. Looks nice. I like them. And then we get the black ones. This one, obviously, the box is a little bit different. It's for the Black Club. If you're a member of the Black Club, you can buy these, and it's got a club on there instead of saying Artifice, and it says Artifice the Black Club down here. The rest of the box is fairly similar. You'll see the back design is a little bit different. Same idea. You do get a X here in the center instead of the circle, and a little less detail than what we have here, I guess. And there's less detail in the back design. It is what it is. For cards, you do get an Nat card. You get a double backer. As you can see, these are basically all black with a little silver. I do like the center. It's pretty cool. Did you make it out? And cards are kind of almost like, they got the same pips. They got the same idea as the Purple Artifice with a darker center and it fades into white on the borders. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. If I put my hand over the light, you can see it's grayer in the center and fades to white in the borders. And kind of the same thing with the index. Code cards, all black and gray, white and gray. Your hearts and diamonds basically have gray pips. They almost fade to black on the borders, but it's kind of hard to tell. But the indexes are lighter, yet darker than the other ones. If I say an index, well, actually it's a little bit darker than the spades and the clubs indexes, that's for sure. You can definitely see a difference in the pips. And basically, what you get, here's your jokers, same thing as the other decks, ace of hearts reveal. Your ace of spades is actually like that, it's plain. There's nothing special about it because they made the ace of clubs special because it's the black club. So you get this nice big beautiful club. It's kind of a ribbon, kind of like the ones in the other decks. And it says Artifice, the black club on the bottom. And I've heard it called the apex. People refer to it as the black club, Black Artifice, all sorts of names. I'm not really sure what the official name is. Again, you get basically the same stocking finish. Overall though, if I had to choose between the Black Club and the Red Artifice decks, I would have to choose, of course, the Red Artifice. Why? Me, personally, one, I'm not a huge fan of black decks because the borders will chip and everything. I'm not a huge fan of gray pips on black cards. The cold cards almost look a little bit dull. The ace of spades, they didn't do anything with it. Obviously they did with the ace of clubs, but not with the ace of spades, but that's fine. But I also find that the Red Artifice obviously is more valuable. It does have tipping because it doesn't have borders, but it looks much nicer, the reds and the blacks. Court cards look really nice with the reds and the greens, and blacks and the greens, and that looks fantastic. So I would definitely have to go with the Red Artifice, both because it looks nicer and because it's more valuable. I mean, this one you can only get it in the black club, but it only costs 20 bucks. These ones, and they're still available. These ones, they sold out very fast, and it'll still cost you like 75 bucks if you want to get them, or 50 bucks at least. One thing I will say also is this black club deck feels a lot thinner than this one. I don't know if it's because they're changing stocks or whatever, but that's that. Very quick look at the Tundra. They don't call it the White Artifice, they call it the Tundra. And this one is the Tundra versus the black. We looked at the black, let's look at the Tundra. It looks the same as the other Artifice decks. It says Artifice. It's all basically white, black, gray. And it looks faded, as you can see. And you got the same back design as the originals on the box. And it says Artifice Tundra. And this is also a sneak peek because I haven't reviewed it yet. You get an ad card. You can see it. It's different than usual. And a double backer. These ones feature black and white code cards. You get the same pips as you can see. All the cards have black pips. Red cards have red indexes. As you can see, red pips in the index. Everything else is black. It's just like the original Ghost deck from the Lose Nest. You get the same jokers, except all black and white, the same reveal. Ace of Hearts. And as you can see, that's what you get. Ace of Spades, is the same. It's a little bit faded, as you can see, almost like the Arcane deck. So it's kind of almost like a mixture of Arcane deck and White Ghost deck. Never really thought of it that way, but that's what you get. Whoop. Yeah, the handle's nice. Haven't played with it too much yet because I've been sick. Overall, you know, it's just like the Ghost deck, except that it's an Artifice deck. Same, and it's got obviously the Artifice chord cards instead of bicycle chord cards. But anyways, overall, if I had to choose between this deck and the Black Club, I would still choose this one because it looks cooler and it's got more color on it. And I don't know, no tipping, nothing like that, so it's much better, I think. I will do maybe more of a full review on this eventually. But that's what I've got for this card class. Make sure you go check out, what are the names again? Make sure you go check out Jake Martinez and Mr. G2604, I believe it was. Yes. And I will see you next time.